Okay, so the speed option, I think we discussed this before, but we moved it to the multi-strategy window. Basically, well, it already existed in this, but we added it to the multi-strategy. And now it's a little more animated. You can see it adding one row at a time. And let me try a different window because if the data is already coming in slowly, it doesn't matter. Yeah, see here, when it started moving fast, you could see it one row at a time. Yeah, I don't know if everyone's aware, this high-speed test, that has nothing to do with trading. It's for stuff like this, when you're just showing off the software, or when you want to make sure it's working, in the middle of the night. Well, not the middle of the night, but after hours and pre-market. You can actually see stuff on high-speed tests because it has so many alerts and no filters. So here you notice it's showing me like a page at a time. Everything's updating at once. So I'm going to say a little bit faster. And now it's starting to scroll down. You can actually see it a little bit as it moves. And that kind of helps you tell what's going on. Some people, when it just goes a page at a time, it's not as obvious as when it's scrolling down row by row. And you have some control. Let's go a little bit faster. And you can also go the other way because it's hard to read any of that. So let's say slowest. And eventually it's like every, I don't know, every 5-10 seconds. I don't remember what the thing is, but yeah, there it goes. Just a whole bunch more at once. And we did the same thing to this one's been around for a little while, but we just added that to the multi-strategy window. So yeah, this strategy isn't moving all that quickly.
Where's that freeze option you were talking about?
Window right here. Market. Sometimes there's more data and sometimes there's less. But see that GB? I want to read it. So I'm just going to scroll down. And does that make sense?
Yeah, where's the freeze option?
Well, in this window, you don't need it. I'll show you in a second where it's in the top list.
How did you get to stay still?
All I did was scroll down. The rule is if you're at the very top, it's always going to show you new stuff. If you scroll down, it will keep moving the scroll bar. Here, let's duplicate this window.
Oh, I see it. The scroll bar is moving.
So when we start, it's always showing me the newest stuff. And you see new stuff's added to the top, and then the old stuff moves to the bottom. That's why this thing is slowly growing. So, but now I'm going to scroll down just a little bit and see this area at the top. New alerts are still coming in, but it's automatically scrolling, so what I see on the screen doesn't change.
Okay.
And that's how it works in the alerts in the multi-strategy window. The top list is totally different. Now what we did before worked because we knew the new stuff was always coming at the top. But that's not true in a top list. In a top list, stuff can come in anywhere. Freeze. I just saw something flash. Top lists just don't typically move as fast as the alerts either, so that's why we didn't add the freeze right away. But they do move, and might have to wait a while. The trouble with the market data, it does whatever it wants. You can't rely on it for a good demo. So this one just updated again, but it's not a whole lot different. Here, UST is its relative volume dropped just a little bit. I mean, it's so little you might not have noticed. The order of some of these might have changed. I don't see any yet. I always say the top list is just so much more relaxed. Ah, here it is. AMRN versus OPEN. So again, they swap places, yeah. So there's some changes, but there's just not as many as in the alerts. But anytime you want, still you can freeze it if you want, and then you select freeze again, and it'll immediately update to the current stuff.
One quick question, just general question with the top list window.
Sure.
How many how many does it hold, or is it infinite?
I think it's stuck at 100. It's and it might be less if you have too many filters. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is 100. I haven't actually counted.